No. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna record it then,
Oh,
and go from there. Yeah.
oh. No, it still has the no video error.
Okay. Oh
Uh-oh.
well. Uh, I don't know what's wrong with that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and record it, and we should go from there.
Recording in progress.
Hi.
No.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
That
everybody.
scared the
Welcome back to the season finale of the of Oops All Barovians. It's great, and everything has gone completely perfectly well so far. Um, uh, Everybody, would you please just tell me something quick that you've learned in the last 2 weeks, the last session, or from last session?
Sorry, I have to
Lilina
go
doesn't.
mute because I'm.
Lilina doesn't like dresses. Something I learned personally about my character.
Ah,
Emmerich is still sad boy,
oh,
especially about his face, and the hat is not helping.
Oh, buddy.
And he doesn't know how to dance. Fidotova really clocked him on that one.
mm-hmm.
We should have spent the RP times giving you dance lessons. Damn it.
We can tack that on. That happened near the end.
Astrid realized that she can summon an elk buddy. Did that real quick in a short rest, and then we moved on. As well as she's still struggling with feeling just out of place everywhere.
Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of elk buddy,
Yee.
handout of elk buddy.
Yee.
That's rad.
I'm so excited. I think we discussed that it's like see-through. So it's substantial. She wouldn't be sitting directly on bone, but it's
Yeah.
effectively that's all you see is the bone.
Oh, so Vegas for vegetarian, right?
No, Vegas for star.
No, I don't.
But yeah. Elk buddy.
Say that Val was very thankful that Hana was in town to calm all the villagers and outed herself as who she is, which was unexpected, but she's grateful for that.
Effective.
It was very effective, yeah. Kind of learned a lot in Imhol, which, God, that sounds a mess. Less of a mess now, maybe. I don't know.
It's that weird, like it's more obviously a mess, but more cleanup has happened.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing was we found out that the tax collector, who was kind of an asshole, was also a monster, and even though we removed his curse, he is still imprisoned, and at least we, again, Hana was really awesome and convinced the burgomaster not to just like outright kill the guy, so maybe he has a chance. I think that's good for my lessons in summary.
Hana would be appreciative of the validation, but she did send him into the wilderness, so
Yeah.
he has a fighting chance, maybe, sort of, if his survival is okay enough.
Without that big mouth.
But yeah, and Hannah didn't learn a whole lot. She was a little surprised, I guess, by like um uh the thoughtfulness of the gifts that she received. Um, she wasn't expecting that. Gifts historically have not been very personal for her, so she appreciates it.
Great.
For a second, I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah, we did the birthday party. That was last session.
Yeah,
Much happened.
The thread and the healer's kit, like all like 100% stuff.
like she's invested in. So rather than just like, here's some jewelry, here's another dress, you know, like that kind of thing. So yeah.
I figured out. You guys shouldn't have seen that, but what's wrong with the streaming, which is that the encoding is overloaded, but I don't know how to fix that. So, um, did Hana introduce herself with her real name to Lady Fedotova? I can't recall.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. She is. She's happy to have another noble there.
Yeah, typically, so if Hannah's gonna disguise herself, she either calls herself Anna
Mm-hmm.
or she'll just go as John,
Mm-hmm.
her flamboyant persona.
Mm-hmm. I just couldn't remember uh, what it was. So
Yeah, no, she's like, it's out
yeah.
now, and this lady is pretty isolated, so she just used her name.
All right. Cool.
Sends a letter immediately to her dad.
Okay. So
They've been best friends since childhood.
Like at this point, she's like, "What's he gonna do about it?"
Yeah.
Try me, old man. Let's go. So,
nice.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
So they no, she didn't in the beginning when you said that didn't act like she'd ever met anybody who's still alive who is your ancestor, and she's not that much older than you. So if she met somebody, it would have been a long time ago. And so anyway, okay. So we went. We blah 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 blah. It's the servant has come to tell you guys all that the festivities are about to start, and you should come down whenever you want. I put your tokens in the sitting room, though everybody right now is out in the ballroom, except for the servants and stuff.
Before we head down, I just do a final check that I have everybody's equipment in the bag of holding.
The only thing that's not in the bag from Hana
is your shield. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Emmerich probably couldn't have his
acid.
shield.
Yeah, shields are a little
Yeah,
wide
so
for it. So
Can we fit
And
our armor in there? Like, could I put my leather armor in there?
get leather armor, yes, because it
Okay.
can fold.
did we
Some-
did we put my
plate,
shovel in
then
there?
no.
Yes, the shovels.
I do like the idea of just wearing a leather dress, though. I mean,
Hey,
It's not breathable, I told you. You'll be sweating.
it's cold.
Okay, so everything but 3 shields. It'd be my shield, Astrid's shield, and Emmerich's shield are in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are in the room right next to the door.
Welcome to Valentina's normal AC, everyone.
And we said that Astrid was only able to hide the knife on herself, right?
Yeah, not her swords or anything like that.
Was I able to put my leather scale armor?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like the only thing Val would try to carry is her wand, just because she wouldn't want to, like, not have it, but not because she expects anything.
I figured that Val is pretty practiced at hiding that wand, and probably in everything she owns has a little wand sleeve. So I'm okay with her having it.
All right, cool.
And then I had tied
Hey.
the one of the healing potions like under the skirt.
Okay.
So she has a knife and a healing potion, and that's
Vistani's luminous clothing is intentionally designed to hold blades and other accessories underneath. So
yeah, she has little slits in the side so she can reach it.
Yeah.
So if Hana is unable to bring her fiddle, would that mean she's going without a spellcasting focus?
She could bring her fiddle. No one says she couldn't.
Okay. Yeah, it might look a little bit weird because she's not performing, but like
Mhm.
she really doesn't care what these people think of her at this point. So
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can tell she almost looks bored.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you can hear in on the other side of the little barrier into the ballroom that that the musicians, the quartet, are already playing music, and it does sound like people are dancing already. Um, there is you can also smell food and uh, and drinks uh, from on the other side. So if you want to move your guys over to the other side,
Sorry, my brain was like, we can smell the drinks from here. Wow, that
yes,
alcohol's strong.
yeah, it is strong stuff.
About to get lit.
Uh,
What? Just remember, don't give alcohol to the children. Otherwise, we're good.
all right. Anyone need help moving their tokens there?
Oh my
No.
God.
Okay.
I was gonna try and grab Emmerich's for some reason. That's not my character.
Why?
I saw yours and was like, all right, oh, that's not mine. Nope.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to introduce you one at a time to the people who are here dancing. Uh, Lady Finitova is at this moment, while everybody else is dancing, she is sitting in her chair and she's reading a book. So, uh, so first, I will introduce you to her relatives.
Hello, grandmother. What sharp teeth you have.
Hi, Grandma.
This is Vlad.
Of course it is.
Oh.
This is just the personification of Scar.
Okay, I almost said when I saw that token, it looks like we've got Vlad here.
Yeah, that's his name. He's Vlad.
My God.
That's
Vlad
hilarious.
Vladimiros, actually, Samolenko.
Mhm.
At least it's not the Vlad that's canon in Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Says you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not his name.
No,
So I mean, I guess it could be.
yeah. Um,
Plot twist.
this who Val is standing next to right now, start, is Hendrik von Kratz. Hendrik will introduce himself and say that he is uh, uh, Marilina's uh, gosh, I had it written down. Now I forget. He is her first cousin, once removed.
He is Gaston if Gaston didn't die.
Mhm. And then
Or if he did.
on the other side, standing alone, looking bored, almost an exact replica of Hannah's face, though she looks a little different than Hannah, obviously, I'll show you in a second, is Sigrid, who is Hendrik's daughter, and so who is uh, first cousin once removed.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, she obviously has that look about her like I hate my life, and I am rebelling by being wearing a nice thing, but being a little racy about it.
Oh, she's perfect for Victor.
Are we matchmaking now?
And then you also get to meet Lady Fitova's vassals. Sorry. Uh, first is
What is a vassal?
um,
Like a servant.
Okay,
no,
cool.
no, it's not
no.
exactly the same. These people own land
Oh, sorry.
They're
Yeah.
that
under.
under under Lady Fitova, so are they have to pay a portion of their land, of their crops and stuff that they work on their land to give to the ladies part of their fealty It's a feudal thing.
Oh, so they're just
They're
tenants.
landowners under a lord or lady.
Yeah,
Rather than
they're tenants.
Eh.
yeah.
They're tenants, but these people aren't the actual farmers. They
Mhm.
like own this land, and then they have to go farming on them. So they're like the rank is called they're free men or free ladies, and which means they're not bound to the land or anything like that. They own, but they're not. They're like a step above your normal serf or whatever. But uh, so they're about the same class level as merchants would be. So they're not nobles, but they're a little more middle class kind of thing.
Mhm.
This is the lady is Elizabetha.
I want that dress.
It is a nice
I don't know
dress.
about the sleeves, but I want that dress.
And then there's Lady Genovate.
I happen to notice we can't see her mouth. We don't know that her her teeth aren't sharp.
This is true. You don't.
Leah's like, I'm done.
And this is Lady Elena.
Pretty.
No teeth. And then finally we have three young men who are all generally hovering around Marlena because they are suitors, as it were. This is Ballo.
Baby.
That is Nodar.
I was wrong. That's Gaston.
Everyone's Gaston.
I mean, every last inch of it is covered in hair
Yeah.
from this picture.
And this is Constantine.
Another sad boy.
Yes.
You've got competition.
Oh God.
Yes, he is very gothic.
Let's say
I
you're
mean-
himbo sad boy. He's
Yeah,
just
he's-
sad
Well,
boy.
I mean, currently I look like just a normal white sad boy. So
Mm.
You're himbo sad boy, and
we're
he's
pretty much the same.
romantic sad boy.
So, during the evening, if you approach Lady Fedotova, she basically says, well, we can talk after the ball. It's hard to talk the uh, uh, over the instruments.
Mhm.
You find that generally true, but everybody's introduced themselves. There's a number of servants around. There's lots of food. It's hot, it's good, it's filling. There's lots of drinks that will make you drunk. Or some not as much. Whatever you would like to do. And of course, you're all expected to dance. The ladies will be invited to dance by most of the guys here, except that Sigrid will ask Lelena to dance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which one is that again?
That's the alt girl.
It's the punk goth girl.
Oh, the
Punk
gothy girl. Yeah, sure.
All right. So
Keely's face of what?
luckily, it's a pretty simple dance. So, and actually, when she starts dancing, when they start dancing, Lelena remembers a little bit of this dance from when she was very small, from learning to it. So,
A little rusty at first.
yeah. All of the male characters ask Val to dance. So whether Val wants to dance with someone or not,
Jesus. I mean, she probably would just say yes to everyone to be polite.
Val is kept well occupied all evening. Even
She
some of
looks.
those. Yeah, go ahead.
I think she would look annoyed after a while.
Yeah. Even those who are supposedly
Here
after
for
Lady Fedotova are um are definitely
You
um
like finally get a break, you're going to get punched, and another one comes up, may I? And you're like,
Uh, I think while noticing you get annoyed, Amric will probably ask you to dance just to give you a reprieve from them at least.
uh,
She would actually be happy with that one.
Yay! Also, he's literally only danced with you, and he doesn't know how to dance.
oh,
That's
oh,
cute. She'll lead.
Yeah.
you guys just end up kind of like spinning.
It's like the the little kid dance where you just kind of.
Yeah.
so the two that are related to Lady Fedotova, Vlad and Hendrik, they both asked Hannah to dance.
Yeah, she would agree. She's
Yeah.
gonna like, I guess Astrid, because I'm assuming Astrid's kind of hanging around her, or at least Hannah would be hanging around Astrid.
Yeah.
She kind of looks, she goes from like being more like her actual self and more focused on wine and like quietly gossiping with you to like instant like mask on with these guys. Super charming and regal and all that jazz, and indulges.
Astrid's gonna spend most of the time kind of people watching.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to fit in because she doesn't know how to fit in, and she visually doesn't fit in, so it's fine. Just because her garb is very much like, hello, I am Vistani. And when Hannah goes off to dance, there's definitely gonna be like she's not people watching now. She's watching.
So Astrid does get asked to dance a couple times uh, uh, by the same gentleman that Hannah is asked by, and uh, one of the suitors. You can decide which one you'd like the best. Will also ask you to dance. They they ask they seem to be interested in 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 you as a Fasani and why you're here and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, they are not used to seeing Vistani on their own. So,
Yeah.
so and they seem genuine questions if coming from a place of ignorance that
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's probably the questions are probably something she's used to, even if she's not the one that's normally answering them. So she like knows what the patented answers are, I guess. But as to why, if they ask like, why aren't you with your family or anything like that, it's gonna be, I'm helping. Just but she is not, it's a different aspect of how she was at the different Vistani parties they've been to, where she's definitely like, yes, this is what we're doing, and but she's not relaxed into it, she's performing into it, if that makes sense. It's her own mask, but I would say definitely the group can tell that she's not relaxed while dancing. It's this is what we are doing. Okay. And will not dance back to back. She'll take a breather, reset herself, and then say yes.
Elena, the Sigrid seems, or her father seems to be looking at her askance, and that seems to make her very happy. So,
like he's upset with her. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get her drunk.
Okay. She is happy.
Let's get her drunk and talk. I want to hear all the dirty secrets about these people. I want to just rip into these people. I want to know everything about all of them.
That sounds good. All right. She she after she starts drinking for a little bit, she's willing to tell you all of the things. Most of it you find incredibly boring, which obviously she does too, but she still knows all of the things going on at at the thing. Basically, she'll tell you that uh, she is uh, that her father's trying to make her into a noblewoman. She hates it. She doesn't want to be that. Nobody ever goes anywhere. They all stay here in Lady Fidatova's because it's dangerous out in the wilderness, but it's a pretty decent life altogether. That kind of thing. She just, wish there was more to it and more opportunity to um, meet other people. So,
At some point, I tell her why we came to talk to Lady Fidotova in regards to like Emil needing help and stuff like that, and how she wasn't very charitable and didn't want to help, and what a bitch.
Yeah. And she says, "Oh, Emil, I know that place. That's where Ivan Ranovich, he runs that little place, that little town." Yeah. And she kind of giggles.
Trouble.
Yeah, she giggles a little bit and says, "I hear that he's not the best leaders."
No, but that doesn't mean that people should be punished for it.
He's not the best at a lot of things. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hoping.
Yeah, go ahead.
We were hoping Lady Fidotova would help, but I guess she didn't see it in her good graces to do so.
And she says that as a key, I think she said, "Do not talk about Ivan to Lady Fidotova because she's very angry."
I know. They were like,
yeah,
whatever.
Yes, exactly. So
that's probably why she won't help. What a petty bitch.
yeah, a pretty bitch. That's true.
Man, we're just looking for, somebody to help people, but I guess we can't find that here.
She says, "Well, go ahead and ask my father. He probably has a few pennies."
Okay, well, I'll take it.
And she says that
later.
Go ahead and give me an insight roll.
Insight. Don't need armor for insight.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's a 12.
Okay. You kind of get the impression she says go ask her father, not because she doesn't think it's a good idea, but because she probably can't. Like, she doesn't have access to the money. So.
That's fair.
Yeah. She seemed intrigued by this had never occurred to her before, charity. But she's like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Yeah. At some point I'll then go over to Val and just be like, ask this chick's dad for some money for him. I heard he's might be able to help.
In the rare moment that she's not dancing.
Yeah.
Well, she can ask after she dances.
And then I go with my two drinks for her in my hand.
Val just has no time to eat or drink. She's just that's fine.
This girl's gonna get so.
Which one's it? This is his dad, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Does he ask Val to dance at some point?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I mean, she would ask if Lilina shared that information.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a persuasion roll at advantage.
Okay.
Always get the petty one drunk.
Ooh, that's a good roll. Hold on.
This is not a life lesson. This is a manipulation lesson, but it's fine.
22.
He says after the dance, and we ask him strategically after that, and he enjoyed the dance. He reaches into a coin purse and brings out let's say 2 platinum and 5 gold. And he says, "In the morning, stop by my my home, and I think we can spare about 6 weathers for them if you can get them down there."
6 what?
Wethers. That's a castrated male sheep. W-E-T-H-E-R.
Oh.
Or goat, but he means sheep.
Okay. I thought you were saying like actual weather, and I was very confused.
Yeah, sorry.
I've
actually heard it with my dog, so like I know these terms, and I forget that everybody else doesn't. So.
No, that's the first one for me.
Yeah.
I learned new things today. Val will just, she says, "Oh, thank you so much. This means a lot to the town of Immol and me and my family. So thank you."
He is happy to help and invites you to visit anytime.
At some point, I will grab just a drink probably and go whatever person Hana is dancing with, like kind of right at the end, it's gonna be like, hey, go this way, and just kind of do a for once not awkwardly, like, first off, hey, here's a drink. Second off, do you actually want to dance? Because these people are idiots.
Oh yeah, she's down for it. Is it like a shit? Are you framing it like a shits and giggles thing, or is it like I actually want to participate in this in good faith?
Oh God.
We're both great answers, by the way.
The dance is an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she said yeah.
So.
Yeah, she'll dance. She's very sweet about it. Are you leading, or is she leading?
No, Hannah's leading. if we're dancing their style, Hannah's leading. Asher doesn't know how to what the steps are.
Oh, for sure. She could easily do that. I'm just curious.
Yeah. But the initial instigation is definitely on Astrid.
Yeah. She's no hesitance or questions asked. She's like, of course, and she'll just immediately like step into it.
I think she'll probably like take you onto the dance floor, and then once you're there, be like, I don't know the steps.
It's fine, and she just goes for it anyways.
Yee.
She might like just adjust your hand as she did with other people. She doesn't like her back being touched, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, you're short enough that she might just have her hand like on the back top of your shoulder anyway.
Yeah, like it's pretty much she doesn't like any of her back touch, but she's tolerating it at this point, so yeah.
No one says anything or seems to notice anything. And if they seem to notice anything, they don't say anything. So
yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Emmerich is probably gonna ask each of his friends, to dance at some point, and then hide in a corner and ask no one else.
Okay.
When it's Emmerich and Astrid, I like to think that they don't actually do the dance.
No, you take the lead because he still doesn't know how to do
I take the lead, and I'm like, we're dancing weird now. And it's gonna be like spinning you and stuff.
He probably is, and that probably gets him laughing. I'm like having a nice time at least.
It's definitely gonna be, we are not doing the steps.
So probably not in the middle of the ballroom, probably more off to the side, but still.
I'm assuming you probably are the one that leads it that direction. She's like, yeah, let's go. And you're like,
And then when it comes up to Lolita, I'd be like, no, let's get a drink instead. I need to get away from this chick. She's driving me insane. Help me.
Rescue me.
What about Hana?
Oh yeah, Hana would say yeah. She's sweet about it. She'll like if you're serious about wanting to dance, she will guide you and give you some nice pointers.
She would have to lead.
Yeah. She's a top. She'll happily lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'll leave. She's sweet about it. She's like not it's like as comfortable with Astrid as she is with anyone else, but you know. Yeah.
I think if literally every guy ends up dancing with Val, she would try asking, like, you know, how do I get on this lady's good side, and maybe convince her to help my people, and you know, try to, I don't know. She might reluctantly flirt with a couple people.
Anna's just getting shit-faced.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, they they don't really have any specific on how to be in her good side, except that they all say, you know, flatter her. And somebody mentions that she loves history. I mean, look at her. She's best party I've been to in years. She's got her nose in the book. So, and another person mentions that.
Val's like, I'm jealous.
Yeah. And then another person mentions that she is very fond of her gardens and loves the hedge maze in the back. But she doesn't let anybody else go back there.
That's not suspicious.
No, not at all.
Alright.
Anna's gonna have 3 drinks.
Hold on a second. Let's take a pause for a second.
Oh,
and I'll
okay.
be right back. I just got a phone call.
Oh, sure.
So specific at 3. No more.
No more, no less. I don't think Val will eat or drink anything, to be honest.
I have 1 drink that she got with Emmerich. All the rest have been going to slush face over here.
Yeah, you can, like, Hannah's trying, like, you can tell she's trying to have fun and she's trying not to bring down spirits now, but she really doesn't want to be here. She's, like, at all. It's like she was probably more at ease in the woods than she is at home. So, just more flashbacks to Valaki. I also will be right back.
Emmerich is extremely aware that he is a man. He is supposed to be asking people to dance.
Oh.
And that he is not going to do that.
That was Nikki. She's going to come on in a few minutes and produce the rest of it for tonight. Cool. And so we're going to take like a 10-minute break for her to come on, and then we'll resume. Okay?
Are we going to jump to streaming it, or are we just going to do recording for the rest of it still?
We're going to jump to stream. So.
Okay. Cool. And so we'll probably just do a recap of what's happened to the dance so far.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful. All right. 10 minutes.